We are going to be slightly cooler today, though, across the board. We are seeing those low clouds now. They were very slow to develop this morning. They've taken their time, but we are seeing those low clouds around most of our coastal locations this morning now, down even into the peninsula, whereas earlier they were just hanging out on the north side of the bay. And with that, we are getting a bit of fog in many locations. Several fog reports from Marina up into the Aptos area. Castroville, we're seeing some fog reports as well in Aromas and San Juan Bautista. So please be careful in those areas as we are dealing with some patchy fog this morning now. Again, it was very slow to develop this morning, but certainly not like what we were seeing yesterday morning. Here's a look at the bigger picture. Look at this. If you have those travel plans, just be prepared to, pack those shorts and tank tops because most of the country is sitting under this heat dome and many areas are dealing with some heat advisories. Here locally, though, we are actually going to see slightly cooler temperatures, and that is because this high pressure system here that has moved off to the southwest, and that is where it's going to remain, is in the southwest there. We're going to develop this zonal flow, which means we're not really dealing with a trough low pressure. We're not really dealing with the ridge of high pressure. So we're just going to kind of be in between here. We're not going to see much temperature change. We are going to be slightly cooler today. That's going to be the case as we head into Wednesday, but that change and that heat returns as we head into Thursday, especially inland. Ridge of high pressure builds back in, and this high is actually going to push back west, retrograde west into our direction as we head into Thursday. So as temperatures will begin to start warming up very much so as we head into Friday. Friday looking like the warmest day of the week this week, and we will continue to see those warm temperatures throughout the weekend, though not as hot as Friday. With that said, we're not going to get much relief from this heat. We are going to see temperatures in those 90s and even those low hundreds throughout the weekend for some of those interior locations. But around the coast, and if you have you live inland and are influenced by some of that marine layer, that includes parts of the Salinas Valley there, around Hollister, you're going to see slightly cooler and more comfortable temperatures, though we are going to see a gradual warm up even Friday into the weekend for our coastal locations. But today, we're going to see some high clouds out there. We're already seeing those high clouds in spots this morning. We are tapping into a little bit of moisture. Those high clouds are going to be sticking around for the afternoon for our inland locations. And this model is kind of overdoing the low clouds. I think we are going to see some low clouds out there, but I think they'll be more patchy compared to more overcast like this model is showing. However, as we head into the overnight hours, those low clouds will redevelop, and we will start to see some of those low clouds pushing into the valley tomorrow, into the Hollister area. So we are going to wake up to those low clouds and some patchy fog tomorrow morning. Those high clouds should be moving out of our area by tomorrow morning. Temperatures for you today around our coast, we are going to be sitting a little bit warmer on the north side of the bay, where we are going to see a bit more sunshine in those mid to upper 60s around Santa Cruz. Up into the San Lorenzo Valley, we'll be in those low 80s, and Felton mid 80s from Ben Lomond up into Boulder Creek. And around Bonnie Doon in the Summit area, we are going to be in those mid 70s, mid to upper 70s, to even some low 80s. Around the coast, we are going to continue to see those mid to upper 60s. Again, warmer on the north side of the bay, 67 in Aptos, 64 in Marina, 74 Salinas, 84 in Hollister. And as we head into the Santa Clara Valley, we are going to see those upper 80s to low 90s, 92 for Morgan Hill. Monterey Peninsula, you're going to be the cool spot today, upper 50s for Pebble Beach, but we are going to see those mid 60s around Monterey, a little bit more comfortable for the Monterey and Seaside area. As we head down into the Salinas Valley and around the Big Sur coast, we are going to see temperatures in those mid to upper 70s, warming up fairly quickly as we head into King City at 86, and we still have some triple digits on the board here. That's going to be for the Bradley area and Pinnacles National Park.